Welcome to Q22, a new quiz exclusively for the Quiz Omnium. The rules are fairly simple, and here they are. There are 21 questions in 7 categories with 3 different question values. In round 1, competitors each pick a question, and if nobody else picks that question, they play for the points. If, however, multiple players pick a question, then they will be on the buzzer to see who wins the points. In round 2, players each pick a question and challenge an opponent for the points. Round 3 is back to individual selections, round 4 is challenge again, and after that, it's all down to individual picks until all 21 questions have been asked. There are 10 points available for question 22, and we'll cover how that works later. So now we understand the rules, let's meet the contestants. Beth Webster won Make Me an Egghead and is now a professional quizzer on TV show Eggheads. Dave Bill is a former series champion on Only Connect. Nick Paul is a former British quiz champion. Julia Hobbs is a multiple quiz show winner and a question producer on The Chase. Let's play Q22. First round, players pick your questions. In round 1, you've all chosen unique questions, which means you won't be playing head-to-head, but if you get a question wrong, somebody can buzz in and steal. Dave, you have selected 2 wheels for 2 points. Since 1975, every winner of the World 500cc Motorbike Championship, or its replacement competition MotoGP, has ridden a Japanese-built bike, apart from Casey Stoner in 2007, who rode which Italian-made bike when he won the title that year?
Ducati
is correct for 2 points. Julia, you've gone for models for 2 points. Kaya Gerber, the winner of the 2018 Model of the Year at the British Fashion Awards, is the daughter of which other model?
Cindy Crawford.
Is correct for 2 points. Nick, you went for cheesy for 2. Which cheese can only be given its famous name if it is matured in the Combloux Caves in southern France?
Roquefort.
Correct for 2 points. Beth, you have selected models for 3. Which model who won the 2008 and 2015 Model of the Year award was discovered in Hammersmith Primark and in 2008 was the first black model in over a decade to walk the catwalk for Prada?
No.
Okay, we have a buzz.
Dave.
Dave Bill
Alex Weck
is not correct.
Nick also buzzed second.
Nick.
Dunn. Jordan Dunn.
Jordan Dunn is correct for 3 and a steal. So after round 1, Beth is yet to score. Dave and Julia have 2 points and Nick is in the lead on 5. The next round is challenge. Beth, you are first up. Please tell us what question you're picking and who you are challenging.
I would like to do strops for 2 against Julia, please.
Strops for 2. When Piers Morgan stormed off Good Morning Britain in March 2021, it was in response to being challenged on his views of Meghan Markle by which... Julia.
Oh God. No, sorry, I've buzzed into. I can't think who it was. Who was
Okay.
Alex Beresford.
Oh, I'll just allow that. Yes. Dave, your challenge, please.
Can I do 2 wheels for 3, please, against Beth?
Sharing his full name with a German international football goalkeeper, who was the German cyclist who suffered the rare fate of being overtaken in the final of the Olympic individual pursuit at the 1992 Barcelona Olympics by Chris Boardman? Dave?
Oliver Kahn.
Incorrect. Beth?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, the answer is Jens Lehmann. Then we have Julia.
Let's say playing with Reg for 3 against Nick, please.
Playing with Reg. These are about people who've performed with Elton John. So, for 3 points, with which singer, who is unrelated to a notable singing family, did Elton John duet on the 1985 Top 40 single, Act of War? Julia.
Millie Jackson.
Millie Jackson is correct. 3 points to Julia. Nick, Your selection, please.
Let's have Monsters for 1, please.
Against
Beth, please.
Monsters for 1 on the buzzer. Between 1954 and 1975, which movie monster featured in a series of films whose titles mentioned which other monster he was fighting? Those other monsters include Beth.
Godzilla?
Correct. The other monsters included Gigan, Megalon, Mothra, and King Kong. After 2 rounds, Beth now has 1 point, Dave has 2, Nick has 5, but after a great round, Julia is in the lead with 7 points. In round 3, you are back to picking questions for yourself, but you can also now play a double, which means the question will be worth double points. But beware, if another player also picks the same question, you will both be playing for double points. Players, make your selections. And once more, all of the contestants have gone for unique questions. Beth has gone for Monsters for 2. Beth, in which 1987 film does the titular alien creature hunt an elite mercenary rescue unit led by Major Dutch Schaefer, but refuses to kill unarmed people as there is no sport in it?
Predator?
Correct. Dave has gone for Gardner's Love Connections for 3. Ava Gardner used her influence to get her third husband, Frank Sinatra, cast in which 1953 Best Picture Oscar-winning film, for which Sinatra won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor?
Is it Pal Joey?
It's not. Nick?
From Here to Eternity.
From Here to Eternity, Nick steals 3 points. Nick also has gone for Gardner's Love Connections. You've gone for 2 points. So, Nick, Ava Gardner's second husband, Artie Shaw, was married 8 times, including to which actress known as the Sweater Girl, and who was nominated for a Best Actress Academy Award for Peyton Place?
Lana Turner.
Correct for 2. Julia's picked Playing with Reg for 2, but has doubled it, so it'll be worth 4 points. On his 1993 Duets album, Elton John sang Don't Go Breaking My Heart with which performer, who the same year released their debut album, Supermodel of the World?
RuPaul.
Is correct, so you pick up 4 points. So, after 3 rounds and 12 questions, the scores are as follows. Dave is on 2 points, Beth has overtaken him into 3, Nick is on 10, but Julia is still in the lead on 11. Now it is the final challenge round. Dave, your pick, please.
I will do Strops for 3, please.
Okay,
doubled.
Doubled.
Against Nick.
Okay, Strops for 3, doubled against Nick, so we're playing for 6 points. The question is, which singer walked off the 3rd series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here shortly after using 2 extreme swear words to describe viewers? An action that led the show to subsequently be broadcast with a time delay. He also set fire to parts of the camp in a bid to be given chocolate.
Buzz from Dave.
Dave?
Is that David Van Day?
It was not. Nick?
Johnny Rotten.
Correct.
Oh, no.
Good answer.
Sorry,
Correct for
guys.
6.
Stab in the dark.
John Lydon is the correct answer. So 6 points there to Nick. Beth, who do you want to play? What question and what value?
I will have Monsters for 3, please. And can I double that?
Yes, so you'll be playing for 6.
Yes.
Against
Dave, please.
Dave. As well as playing Mary Shelley, which title character did Elsa Lanchester play in a 1935 horror film sequel, which co-starred Boris Karloff? Dave?
Bride of Frankenstein.
Is correct for 6 points. Julia's pick?
I will go cheesy for 3 against Dave, please.
What is the name of the Swiss dish which requires its namesake cheese melted? Dave?
Raclette.
Is correct. 3 points to Dave. Nick?
Okay, I'll go for cheesy, please. Might as well double it as well.
Against?
Let's go for Beth, please.
On the buzzer, cheesy for 2 points. Which cheese sold in blue and white varieties may only legally be made in Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire? Nick?
Stilton.
Correct. With 16 questions gone, these scores are as follows. Beth is on 3 points. Dave has had a good round and moved to 11, tying with Julia on 11, and Nick is in the lead with 18 points. There are 5 more questions left before Q22. Contestants, once again, select a question and a value. Dave is the only player to have made a unique pick. He has selected 2 wheels for 1 point. Which British cyclist won 2 gold medals in both the 2012 London and 2016 Rio Olympics? In both Olympics, the gold medals came in the team pursuit and omnium competition.
Which one's it going to be? Ed Clancy.
Incorrect.
Laura Trott.
Laura Kenny is correct, yes. The rest of you have picked strops for 1 point. Who did Preston of the Ordinary Boys call a snotty little posh boy? Nick
Simon Amstel.
is correct. With 3 questions to go before Q22, Nick has moved further into the lead. There was no change in the scores for Beth, Julia or Dave that round. Nick moved 2 points further ahead with 20 points. Now the contestants have to make their picks once more. And all categories have been picked, so this will be the final round before Q22. Okay, Beth, you've gone for models for 1. Beth, which 28-year-old British model who won the 2012 and 2014 Model of the Year award has acted in films, including a 2012 version of Anna Karenina, has sung with acts including Fiona Apple and St. Vincent, and in 2017 published a book for young adults called Mirror Mirror?
Cara Delevingne.
Correct. Nick, you selected Gardner's Love Connections for 1 point. Ava Gardner's first husband was which former child star, whose acting credits included National Velvet and a nowadays very offensive performance as Iwai Yunioshi in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Mickey Rooney.
Correct for 1. Which leaves Dave and Julia facing off on Playing with Reg for 1 point. Elton John was featured on which group's 2002 version of his song Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest? Dave?
Blue.
Blue is correct for 1.
How did you beat me to that?
After 21 questions, Beth is on 4, Julia is on 11, Dave is on 12, and Nick is well in front on 21. But Dave can still win and Julia can still tie because Q22 is a 10-part question. The earlier you answer, the more points you can win, but you can only answer once. If you answer incorrectly, you get 0 points. So there are 10 points maximum on offer. Who will gamble? Who will score highly, and who will get the points for the Quiz Omnium leaderboard? This is the title of the posthumous 3rd album by Avicii that was released in 2019. We'll go on to the second clue for 9 points. This is also the title of a 1979 film starring Mel Gibson, based on a novel by Colleen McCulloch. This is also the title of a 1979 film starring Mel Gibson, based on a novel by Colleen McCulloch.
I'm just typing.
Oh, letting people know he's going in. Mind games. Okay. If everybody is in who wants to be in. For 8 points. In a 2008 Test match against England, a New Zealand cricketer with this first name scored his country's fastest ever Test half-century on Test debut, doing so in just 29 balls. And if nobody else wants to put in, this is clue number 4. One sitcom character with this first name works at Fantasy Bazaar with Bilbo Bagshot and later gets his dream job as an artist at Dark Star Comics. Everybody in who wants to be in for 7 points? Okay, for 6 points. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, an enchanter with this name directs King Arthur to the cave that is guarded by the Rabbit of Caer Bannog. Okay, for 5 points. An actor with this first name played the body language expert Cal Lightman in the TV series Lie to Me. For 4 points. In the final episode of The Office, a character with this name writes "Never give up" next to a drawing of himself and gives it to the artist. This name is found in the name of a child robot in the cartoon Futurama, the full name being a pun on that of a Dickens character. The music and lyrics for the musicals Groundhog Day and Matilda were written by someone with this first name, and Harry Enfield created a comedy character with this first name who was nice but dim. So the correct answer was Tim. Dave went in very early with The Year of Living Dangerously, which is an interesting first name. That's unfortunate, Dave. After 2 clues, it wasn't an unreasonable guess. It was only clue 3 where it became clear it was a name.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate, Dave. So Dave went in incorrectly and didn't score any points on that. Julia got it for 7 points. Beth scored 4. Nick scored 3. All of which means Nick wins with 24 points and scores 5 points for the Quiz Omnium. Julia is second with 18 points and scores 3 for the Quiz Omnium. Dave is third with 12 points and scores 1 point for the Quiz Omnium. And Beth is last on 8 points.
Well done.
Well done, Nick.
Thank you.
Got it away to have been nailed on Tim Roth, but
Yeah.
great programme, lied to me.
After 3 matches, the Quiz Omnium standings look like this. Nick is in the lead with 10 points, Dave is second on 9, Julia is third on 7, and Beth has 2. But it can all change with our final game next in line. Join us then and find out who wins the Quiz Omnium.